Cage Minds, Micah Frankel, here in office with Maurice the Hulk Jackson. Thank you for the time, sir. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
So this weekend, first time Saturday night up at Buffalo Thunder, you're going to be stepping into the ring, professional boxing match. How'd this come up, your first professional boxing match?
You know what? It was something I always wanted to do. I wanted to get into and try. I just never really act on it. And my coach and everybody in the gym been telling me like, yo, you should consider taking some pro boxing matches. And it really been lingering on me for the past year. And I just walked in the gym one day and Mike just handed me a contract and said, "Hey, you're boxing, man. you're gonna give it a go." So I was like, I'm extremely excited about it. Really, At first I was just thinking, okay, just MMA, man. I don't want to disrespect the guys that's been doing it for years and Golden Gloves and all that, and me just jumping in there. But then again, it's like, yo, talent is talent. If you can do it, then why not? You don't want to live life with regrets.
And you've always been a fan of boxing, though, right?
Yeah, I've been a student of boxing for years. The Hatlers, the Hearns, and all these guys, these great, all these guys that was before me, the Robinsons, and I've always been there. Tyson was my favorite. It just fits to my persona. But boxing, yeah. Who wasn't a boxing fan? And boxing used to come on, people would rush to the TVs to watch it. So. And it was passionate, and I wouldn't say it's not passionate no more, but it's done got played out so much now with the politics.
So would you say kind of almost living out a childhood fantasy dream in this scenario?
Yes, but I'm taking it serious. So it's not like I'm doing it where just because I want to do it, I'm learning. I've hired the best coaches around to help me get ready in preparation. I've had some of the best sparring partners, so some pretty good guys, and it's not like I'm just jumping out there in shark infested water and not knowing how to swim or what to do or anything like that. So I'm taking it serious all the way around the border, and I just want to see what happens.
What has it been like this training camp, working with Sergio Chavez, working with Andrew Rivera, and not having to grapple so much? What's that been like?
It's got its goods and it's got its ups and downs, Good part about it is that, you don't have to grapple, so you ain't got to worry about the tugging and the pulling and stuff like that, But then the road work is completely different, You're trained to go for further distance and longer periods of time, and so it's a little bit different, and MMA sometimes you get in certain situations you can stall through the grappling or this or that. There's no stalling in boxing really, there's a lot more volume and just angles and just being smart when to throw, how to throw, landing.
Talking about that road work, has it felt different preparing for 4 3-minute rounds than 3 5-minute rounds?
Actually, it's a lot easier. When you talk about 3-minute rounds, it ain't like I just go in there and say, okay, let's go 4 3-minute rounds. We'll put the timer on 3-minute rounds, but then we'll do like 12 rounds of it, But that's the easier part because you're used to doing 5 minutes of MMA, and that's everything you got to defend, from kicks, elbows, this, that. This is just the volume of punches, so you're just constantly punching and, and moving. So it's a lot easier for me, when you get towards those late rounds, it's a lot easier.
Steve Garcia, Jackson Wing teammate, also going to be making his professional debut on the same card. When I talked to Steve, he said the first week, I think maybe 2 weeks, he's like, my shoulders. Yes. The soreness in my shoulders was something he had not experienced before. You felt the same thing?
Oh my God, they lock up on you. Your shoulders get to the point, the shoulders and like the little, that's pretty much shoulders because you're throwing, think about it, you're throwing in and throughout your camp, you probably might throw, if you add it up and you do a punch count on it, you probably threw over 2-3 million punches and stuff. So if you constantly using the same arm and your arms so many times and generally, it's just a matter of time for it. And then your shoulders start getting affected because you're throwing a lot of stuff you're throwing it from literally off your waist and stuff like that. But your shoulder still gotta reach out and extend and stuff like that. So when you extending your punches to turn over so many times, yeah, it gets like that, the blood and everything, and you know those little gloves after a while start feeling like they like bulgers that you're throwing. So yeah.
Okay, we skipped over. We'll go back to the question. What's it been like working with Sergio and Andrew? First time working with them. What's that been like?
You know what, man? I love it. You get a lot of insight on what they see for as professionals from the outside, you know, and Andrew too, you know, Andrew. So it's Andrew, Serge, Wink, and Jacob are the people that I'm working with. Jacob Mays, Andrew Riviera, and Sergio, and Mike Winklejohn. Everybody know. So you know, working with these guys, they all present something different to the craft, to your style, and it doesn't like one to counteract another. It's not like that. It's like they work all in cahoots with each other, and it makes for exciting. You know, when I go to training, I'm excited because okay, I know I'm gonna get this from this person. I'm gonna get this from this person. I'm gonna get this from this person, and it's a lot of one-on-one time. It's not like it's like a million people and this and that, so they can really zone in on what I'm doing, if I'm leaning too much, or if I'm doing this too much, or if I'm not bringing my feet in more. And you know, they can actually like zone in on these things and what you need in a coach. That's what you're looking for, because you can't see yourself from the outside. You can feel, but you can't see yourself like that, you know. And so I get that kind of look, and these guys has worked with everybody in the industry. So to me, you know, I'm comfortable. I'm feeling good about it, and yeah, man, everything's just been coming apart. It's been coming along.
What kind of performance are you expecting to have? What do you want to do when you step in that ring on Saturday night?
I mean, anybody know me? I mean, you know, I am an aggressive fighter, but I'm very smart. Like you said, I'm boxing airs. It is a difference because you can't go out there and just throw. You got to pay attention to details. You got to slow it down. You got to, you know when to go and stuff like that, you know. But I'm going forward, of course, and I want to knock out, you know, so more than anything, I want to knock out, and anything other than that is unacceptable to me right now, the way I've been training.
It's been great getting to talk to you. Saturday night, Buffalo Thunder, Night of Fury, presented by Holmes Boxing. Last thing, who'd you need to thank and shout out to?
Man, I want to thank all my camp for helping me get ready, all my teammates who's been sparring me, helping me out, all the fans, the support, Jacob Mays for really throwing me on the bandwagon and putting me in a position to play with how he's doing and helping me out in many ways, and the Pat Boxing for even taking consideration and taking it serious and giving me a shot to be on the card, and to everybody else, man, just anticipate a night of fireworks. I'm ready to go.
Saturday night, we'll see you at Buffalo Thunder.